The first coffee is always the best. Cheers, guys. Hope you're having coffee too. Or whatever you drink in the morning. I'm going to put it over here because I don't want it to cool down. I got my window open. I'm at the window today. Let me show you guys outside for a minute. And I'll show you guys outside for a minute. Oh, I was trying to show you guys underneath the window. Look at all the snow still. There's still like 3 feet of snow built up. So, yeah, like 3 feet of snow built up. Look at those trees out there. Love those trees out there. They're so beautiful. And then that one, I love that tree too. It's so big. But yeah. So, good morning, everyone. All right, this is what we're going to do today. Is we're going to read out of this deck. We're going to do a collective reading to see what's going to guide us through the retrograde and all that good stuff, you know. The retrograde one, we were just going into the first quarter of the moon, so. All right. Let's get started. Good morning, Will. I literally just woke up like 20 minutes ago. I washed my face, put lotion on my face, went to the bathroom, took my dog out, made coffee. That's about all I did. Oh, and I put my pajamas on because it's cold outside. So I put my happy face pajamas on. Hold on one sec. Stop barking. Stop barking. Stop barking. Okay? Okay? Right when I'm live. Look at this. I painted this box a while back. I got some stuff in there, like, you know, just little things. I just want to show you guys. Put them over there. Oh no, they'll get wet. They'll get wet if it's raining. And then I did this one. This box. I'm not really an artist, but I try. I try. Did you guys all enjoy my last night live? I like to do that too again. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed answering people's questions. I really enjoyed it, you know. I really did. And I want to give a shout out. I want to give a shout out to Arkansas. She sponsored the whole video, okay? So I need to change the title, you know. And I'm gonna tag her in my video I did last night because she sponsored it. So for anybody that, you know, so I might just do the next one. All right, so I might sponsor the next video, and I'll put Arkansas as my sponsor for that video for the next one. For the next one I do for live, like live messages for anybody that wants a message. I'll use it for next time, so that way some of her people can come get a message. All right? Yeah. How about that? Shout out to Arkansas though. She donated. She donated last night, and so I really appreciate that. She was very generous with her donation, so I want to do something for her, and she didn't really ask for a reading, so I'm gonna do it for her friends, right? So, all right. So next time I'm gonna sponsor. She's gonna be like the one that I don't know how it works really, but I think I'm just gonna tag her name in it. Say that this video is sponsored by Arkansas. All right. So, what do you guys think of that idea? I'm gonna bring it across to her too. So. Hey, Shadow Bailey. Hello, hello. Welcome. Love my PJs. Thanks. Thanks. They're comfy. Miss, you was sleeping? Oh, I just woke up myself, so no worries, Will. No worries. I'm gonna have another sip of my coffee, and then we'll get reading. And I sometimes, I always tap into people that are in my chat. So if you're in my chat, you're going to get some messages from my reading that I'm going to be doing, because that's what I do. I read people's energy too. Like, my angels, they help me. My archangels, they help me read what people need to hear, what will help people. And that's why I do it. Oh yeah, there was a delivery guy here today, and he delivered, and I was just coming back from my doggy, letting my doggy out, and uh, I see the guys all the time coming in here dropping off stuff. And he stopped for some reason. He stopped and he just looked at me, and I said hi to him, and he said hi, and we talked, and I told him about my channel. So yeah, it was pretty cool how that happened. But yeah, I don't usually say much to the people that deliver, but and since he said hi to me, I'm like, well, so he told me about his studies. Like, he just finished mechanics. So I was like, wow, that's a pretty cool job, mechanics. So yeah, that was an interesting conversation I had with someone. Just, I didn't have to leave my building at all. Like, it just happened like that. Sometimes things like that happen. And you have a good conversation with someone. I appreciate those conversations. Gotta be comfy, right? I'm sitting on my box. It's like a, what do you call it? What do you call those things? Oh my gosh, I can't think right now. Like a chest, like a Chesterfield or whatever you want to call it. Not Chesterfield. Anyways, where you store stuff. That's what I'm sitting on. Okay, I gotta close this now. It's getting cold. Okay. Good morning. So I'm not gonna read out of the book, but I will just read the cards. Someone's walking by and they can't help themselves to look over here. I've been here for a while, okay? People know what I do. People know who I am over here. I live in a small town, so when people walk by all like they might think that they're on video. Because my window, sometimes I have my camera on my window, especially on my other channel. I go outside a lot, the other channel. Ottoman. Yeah, that's what he was, an Ottoman. And my dad was a mechanic, so that was interesting to me. It's like, wow, that's really cool, because I like all mechanics, because you know what, that's something everybody needs their car fixed, and it's a very good job to have. A lot of people need that, and mechanics make pretty good money nowadays. So my kids learned mechanics too. My kids are learning mechanics too, but they're just right now learning it on their own. Not with the class, but I'd be happy if they became mechanics or something like that. My boys are young; they still have time to go to school and do that. All right, let's see. What does the collective need to hear today. When I say collective, it's the people that have that feel like they have a calling, like a higher calling. That's my collective, okay? I've always felt like I had a higher calling, and so when I say my collective, it's not the Illuminati, okay? just in case, and some people think that. Not the elite. Shh. All right. Sorry about the interruptions. But eight of actions. That's like the Eight of Wands, That's like the Eight of Wands. Eight of actions is like something's going to take off really quickly. All right, what's going to take off really? Let's just see. There's so much going on right now. Let me clear my throat. All right. There is so much going on right now. that it may feel overwhelming to you, and yet it's a wonderful time to just it's a wonderful time to be so busy with the work that you love. Yes, I love. Express express gratitude for the blessings of heaven that are taking up your time. Even if even if life feels challenging, if you're asking to travel and take a flight, then do so with confidence. My gosh, I don't know if anybody else have had a fear of flying lately, but I have. And I just wanted to say this, that I've had a fear of flying lately, like even just to go to, Alberta. I'm in Ontario, just to fly to Alberta. I've had a fear just being on the plane because of what's happened lately. And that has been a fear of mine. So I don't know if anybody else has had a fear, but the angels are saying that you're okay to go if you've been wanting to go on a flight and plan a flight. Do that with confidence, because the angels are there with you. They'll protect you, okay? So we have the Six of Thoughts. Peaceful time are on the horizon. I love peaceful times. The storm has passed, and now you can see that your destination is within sight. The stress in your life will begin to fade away. Allow for happy times. It may be necessary to take a journey over water or to another country. Somebody wants to travel, somebody needs to travel. All right, collective? For some of you, you want to travel wherever it is. You want to travel. And if I'm lying, tell me I'm lying. But, you know, I think that the people that are been called for higher calling, they want to travel. They don't want to be stuck in one place. And we got the Two of Action here. The Two of Action here says that trust your ability to make an excellent choice. There's opportunities all around you if you just continue to move forward. It may be time to take on a new partner who can help you with the success in your career or creative endeavor. Keep your eyes on the big picture rather than the details in the moment. So, you may ask a friend for help. You may ask a friend to help you, you know. So that's like two women there. So if you are a female, you may just ask another female for some help, to help you out with some things that will help bring the success forward, right? So we have beautiful cards here so far. All right, let's see what else it says. On the bottom of the deck is, yesterday that angel came up. The last couple of readings that angel's been coming up. You might want to check out some of the other readings that I've done lately. And those readings are good for for a long time, but on YouTube they only benefit the channel for a year, I think. But I have videos there from longer than that. So you may even resonate with something you might have gone through a year ago when you watch the videos. It just confirms that what I say here is on point. All right, if you're here for a reason. All right. All right, what else does the collective need to know about this taking action and asking for help? And so you may need somebody to help you think something through, right? So it says the helper of thoughts. So help you to decide something by talking about it, thinking about it, then talking about it with someone else, right? So somebody wise, or you are somebody wise. It says helper of thoughts. Your life is about to start moving very fast, even if that seems to be on hold right now. Suddenly, it requires all of your attention. There's no time to sit and ponder. What it takes to review, or you've got to get moving. Review the details the best that you can. You can and will now. You now will meet someone or are someone who is very quick in their mind, who instantly grasp what you are doing. That person is both confident and courageous. So I can make quick decisions if like there's other people that help you make a decision, and talk about all the, the benefits of each or whatever, right? Then we got the 9 of action. Your hard work, you have worked hard to create the things you cherish in your life, such as beloved relationships, amazing accomplishments, and a heart and home. A heart and home is like your home is good, you're feeling good in your heart, and you're feeling good in your home. It says, rest assured that all these treasures and you are being constantly protected by your angels, and return Mother Nature, or Mother Nature, and the animals and the environment needs your protection. So yeah, the animals, the less, the people as well, that are vulnerable. We need to protect them. The animals that are vulnerable, all animals are vulnerable. We need to protect them. So we need to figure out how we can protect the people and the animals that we love, and work together with someone and not do it alone. The 6 of abundance, it says that heaven is opening its loving arms and pouring abundance into you. An unexpected gift is on its way. Accept it with gratitude and humility, knowing that you will have a chance to return the generosity by giving to others in the future. Consider volunteering for a charitable organization. What is something that the collective could donate their time to, something that they could help others with? The 6 of action. What a wonderful experience for you. Your project is a total success, bringing awards, promotions, and other recognitions in your efforts. Well done. If someone who can help you offers assistance, know that this person is heaven sent, and say yes. So there's recognitions, there's proposal, there's promotions and recognition and awards for your successful work that you've done. And for some of you, you may help animals. You may work with the animals as well. You're a very caring person. And then we have the 8 of thoughts. You may feel as though you're restricted by the circumstances you find yourself in. But that's just an illusion. Make a promise to yourself to refuse to be stuck in a situation that makes you unhappy. Don't wait for someone to come to rescue you when you can free yourself. You may, for some of you, if you are interested in what I'm doing here, like guiding other people, this reminds me of piggybacking off of someone to help you out, like letting someone take you under their wing. You know what I mean? That's what I see with that for some of you. And you may be very different, you may be two beautiful people and you are just very different. You know, you dress different, you wear different things. See, this is two little girls. Like, you know, they're, you know, something that's going to make your inner child happy. You know what I mean? Or there could be children involved too. You know what I mean? In this endeavor. See, again, a little girl all happy to help, you know? So this is heaven sent. If someone comes to say they want to help you, God sent them. All right? Say yes to that. All right? Let's see. What else does the collective need to hear? We have Four of Abundance. This is like the Four of Pentacles. You know, someone has what they have enough, but they act like they don't. You know, they got all this. This is a little, reminds me of a little bit of greed. You know, like a child, they don't want to share their candy. It's all mine. It's like that a little bit. So the Four of Abundance says it is time to reflect upon your relationships with money. Are you spending too freely, or are you holding on too tightly? This can also relate to how you give of yourself to others. Is your heart open, or are you holding back? Your hard work and wise investments will bring you great success. So don't hold back. Don't hold back yourself. Like if someone wants to hang out with you, don't say no all the time or shut down every idea. That is God sent. So don't, if you say no, you're sabotaging yourself. The Seven of Thoughts says that you've been confused about a situation in your life. And now suddenly everything is completely clear to you. Whether the truth was revealed by your angels, disclosed by your friend, or discovered in your own, it feels great to be awake and aware. Feel free to ask for the time alone if that is what you need. So, there may be someone here that may come and talk to you, you know what I mean? About why they've been holding back, you know? Maybe they'll share why they have this kind of relationship with themselves and money, and, you know, they hold back themselves, they don't open up their heart. They may come and talk to you about this. I have a promotion and a message for people have ever since I can remember. A lot of people have benefited from it and helped. What we do is amazing, and it is true that gifts to be able to help others. Yes, it is awesome to have the gift, and if, you know, and also like within love, like when you go through something with someone in love and you feel like there's no way through that, you know, the angels can help you through that by helping you understand what you did wrong, what they did wrong, and all that, but in a more sensitive way. It's like counseling. These cards are like counseling people through their situations. And that's why I like to use my oracle cards, because they help me to be more softer and not to be like so blunt and just like spit out words that, you know, may be a little bit insensitive or whatever. Like with tarot, I do tarot too, but with tarot, the words that come out of my mouth is not like my thoughts, okay? So I'm just reading the cards, and sometimes I don't feel the tarot cards as much as I feel the oracles. So I can do better work with the oracles, okay? I'm just going to say it. I can do better work with the oracles, and I can help more people with the oracles than with the tarot. I mean, the tarot is fun. It is fun when everybody's lighthearted, when everybody's heart is healed. Tarot is fun. But when people are brokenhearted and stuff, tarot is not fun. So, because I've been there. Just knowing stuff does not help you to heal that. And tarot will tell you stuff. Well, like tarot cards will reveal things, but they don't really reveal proper way to heal those things. All right. Anything else? Because I'm a very logic mind, so when I read the tarot, I'm a very logic person when I'm reading the tarot. When I'm reading the oracle, my softer, loving side comes out. You know what I mean? I don't understand, but I mean, I do. Your environment whatever surrounds you is what you put out, right? So that does make sense to me. So the Ace of Emotions. This is a brand new. So these are the next two cards that came out. So we have the Five of Thoughts. It says the path that you were on seemed like the right one, but you have ran into challenges. There's a better direction, and you will find much. You will make you much happier in the end. Changes are necessary so that you can get back on track. Avoid negative people who are draining or who are bringing unwanted drama in your life. If it's not your drama to heal, send them to me, okay? If somebody comes to you and they bring unwanted drama, this is a place where we can heal that. But, so Ace of Emotions, it says that Cherub is announcing that a wonderful new emotional experience is coming into your life. You may meet someone new who makes your heart flutter, or your current relationship will experience an awakening. Your current relationship may, so if you're already with someone, then your current relationship may be experiencing an awakening to a higher perspective. It is also possible that your intuition abilities will be greatly increased by your open-heartedness. Yeah, so if our heart's closed, our intuition is off too. So our intuition will confuse us if our heart's not open. Hey, Leroy, hello. Thanks for being here, everybody. In the bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Emotions. That's about celebrating. And so the Three of Emotions says a wonderful new news is on its way. Announcements of regarding engagement, pregnancies, or birth, or a graduation, or that will be revealed. New friends will be made, and commitments of like-minded people will draw closer to one another. Excellent new beginnings or happy endings are just around the corner. So anything that doesn't make you happy, that's going to end soon, and then anything that you are looking forward to is coming towards you. So an ace of action. So it's saying take action. The angels are always with you, walking beside you. There's a cherub is hurdling a time of wonderful new opportunities related to your creativity, your career, or pursuit in your dreams. This is the card of action. Action. Lights, camera, action. It's time to really get busy. Also a great time to start a new business. Have confidence in your abilities. So yes, your abilities are being sharpened by the angels. So know that you're never alone. God give us these gifts not to do them alone. If God gave these gifts to us, then he's going to send us also angelic energy to help us through those things and help us to help other people understand what they need to do. That's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. And the coffee is not even cold yet. That's awesome. And I think I am almost ready for a new set of teeth. Yes, I am. I want brand new teeth, all of them. I want all of them because my bottom plate is getting loose now. It just pops out loosely. So I don't want to eat my dentures with it. So I'm going to get a full set of full mouth. No, I've had my 6 teeth I got to keep my 6 teeth for the last when did I get them? 2012? 2013 is when I got my teeth. I think 12 or 13. So I've had them for a while. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. I've had my dentures for 11 years. Are you kidding me? Doesn't even feel that long. Where's time? I swear they are. I swear they are speeding up time. Like, I swear. Doesn't even feel like that. Wow. Oh, thanks, Will. No, I've had very terrible teeth all my life. And so I'm pretty proud of the way my teeth look now, but they've been less like like this denture set. It was hard to get it. Like, it was really hard to get it. I had to really fight to get my teeth. I had to fight to get my teeth because I didn't even want to be. I didn't even want to exist when I didn't have them. Like when they did the surgery on my mouth, they did surgery on my mouth. They put me to sleep. They had knocked me out. They knocked me out. I wanted to get it all done at once. I did not want to go to the dentist and have one tooth pulled out at once. It was after I lost my baby, my enamel, a lot of my teeth. I lost a lot of my teeth, and it was just really bad. And so, and I've always had bad teeth since I was like young. And so yeah, they put me to sleep, knocked me out, and then I woke up with like my mouth full of gauze and bleeding mouth and messed up in the head because I had to take these pills for like a couple days. It was quite the experience. Um, and all I could eat is like soft stuff like bananas or soaked bread with something, or it was like that. And I ended up losing, like I ended up like passing out one time because of that. But and then I was fighting to get my teeth, and then when I got my teeth, I literally had no trouble with them, like none. I haven't had any trouble with my teeth. Now they're just starting. The bottom one is starting to get loose. That's it. Like my bottom one is starting to get loose. It was painful too. Yeah, it was. I didn't really feel a lot of the pain because all the most of the pain they had put me to sleep when they were cutting my teeth out. They didn't even rip them out. They cut them out. So I had stitches all in my mouth. So yeah, it was not fun, but I had already gone through a lot of things back then. They had put me to sleep too when I lost my baby, and they had to get my placenta out, so they put me to sleep for that. And I had hemorrhaging after that. I actually watched it something like that last night. Is that when and I watched something last night is that when a baby's born, you're not supposed to cut the umbilical cord off right away. And the placenta is still sending nutrients to the baby. So I learned that, and also if if you cut it too soon or whatever, and they go in and they have to like try to get the placenta out uh, physically, and it doesn't come out naturally. Women can have after like they can have hemorrhaging after, and I'd had that like I hemorrhaged so much for like years after like at that time I lost a lot of blood, but I hemorrhaged even years after. Like whenever I get my period, I would bleed for a month. I would bleed for a month. And now actually I don't have my period anymore for about a year. So things have gotten a lot better in my life, like how I am as a person, because having that go on in your life like all the time, it it can really put a damper on your whole life. You know what I mean? Most women have to deal with it for like 6 days for a month, and I had to deal with it some month, all the way through. And it would stop, and then it would go again, and it would stop, and it would go again, like literally every day or whatever. So, anyways, I know some people don't like talking about like womenly stuff, but we all, we are human bodies, and we need to learn as much about our bodies as we can, because if we don't, we start believing the people that can do a lot of damage to our bodies. And there was something else that I found out, that when babies are first born in a hospital, they take that baby from you right away, right? They take it from you right away, and they go off on their own for a minute with that baby. And that's called a medical intervention. They put a virus in your baby when the baby is first born. It's the virus to supposedly protect them from HIV and stuff like that. The babies are just born. And even if the mothers don't have anything. That's what I found out last night on YouTube video, that that's what they've been doing for years in the hospitals. That is not disclosing the information to the people that are in there, your patients. I'm just trusting doctors less and less and less and less and less. And it's sad that once doctors realize that they're just there to make you sicker, a lot of them, I think that they won't even want, if they have a soul, they won't even want to be a doctor anymore. I'm just saying. And a lot of doctors, they believe their nastiness because they've been brainwashed too. Doctors can be brainwashed too, to make them think that something is okay. They've got my baby mixed up in the hospital, and we got the wrong one, wrong kid. Are you kidding me, or are you joking with me, or did that happen for real, Fry? It sucks being a female, I would imagine. Yeah, now I just feel like a person because I don't get my period anymore. And I can't have no more babies unless I get it done. I get an egg put in me or something like that. Wow. And I was born in a hospital, right? Like, I was born in a hospital in Mexico. And in Mexico, a lot of German people have their babies at home, and our people can't afford to go to the doctor. So, because I came out of mom's belly, like they had to cut my mom open. I was breech. I guess my mom said my head was like this or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, I wanted to come out like this. But yeah, I've wondered that before, you know what I mean? I have literally wondered that before. So I am so different than the whole rest of my family, okay? I am so different. I never feel like they really get me. Like, you know how, like, we always know our family will get us, like, we can say anything and our family will get it, because that's just in our family DNA, to know things the other person will say, and you just, like, you relate to it. Well, I don't feel like that with my family. I know the shadow. And today we're not doing that. We're not doing questions. We're just doing guidance today, and I've already done it. So I've already done it for the collective, the people that are being called to the higher selves, and it was a really good reading too. If they gave you the wrong baby, you would know as well, right? Because of the connection. See, that's the thing. I was, my mom, like, they were Mennonite. They were people that are supposed to know less than what we know. Like, they were, like, the German, Mexican Mennonites, the way they did things, like, like, and if my mom, like, she would have been out, like, they, oh, and that's another thing they said, oh, they do this to women. What I said earlier, they do this to women because they're too stupid to notice. because they just had a baby. Can you imagine just pushing out a baby and you trusting the people that are there to help you? You know what I mean? So yeah, you give them trust because you can't, you're not all the way there. A woman just giving birth, she's not all the way there, okay? And they know that. They know that. So yeah, and I would know if they give me the wrong baby. My babies are mine, and I know they're mine. See, my babies, they either act or look like me or their dad. So if they don't act like me, they act like their dad. If they don't look like me, they look like their dad. They change all the time, right? So I know my babies are mine. And they only have one dad, the shared dad. So hospital is so bad. Sometimes a birth. I have a birth to my son and told them never to take him away while I'm sleeping. I woke up at 5 a.m. and he was gone. I freaked out. That's a going against the mother's wishes, and I don't think that should happen at all either. And um and also, like, when my first baby was born, my son was born, he and I knew this, okay? I knew before the nurses knew there was something wrong with my baby. I had a feeling that, so my epidural didn't really kick in till after the baby was born. My epidural kicked in, and then I couldn't move. Like my whole bottom was like paralyzed. And they brought the baby beside me when I went to go to sleep. I said I just wanted a little sleep. I had been up for like 24 hours. I had like 12 hours of labor, and I just wanted to like get a little sleep. And so they put him right beside me, and all of a sudden I heard him wheezing, and I told him, please take care of him so I can sleep for a minute. Instead, they brought him beside me, and all of a sudden I heard him like he couldn't breathe, right? So I hit the button, and they came and got him, and they took him to the baby hospital, and I went there the next day. And the next day I got to go there, and he was in an incubator because he had swallowed my fluids, and he had got pneumonia. If I wouldn't have been aware of that like right away, my first son could have died. And so he was in an incubator for like 3 weeks in the hospital. And in that 3 weeks, I was living at the hospital. I would stay there, and I would take. I brought myself a bag of like loaf of bread, a jar of peanut butter, and nutritional shakes, and that's what I lived on for 3 weeks at the hospital with my baby, so I could nurse him. And they gave me a little room there. So yeah, I had a little scare with my first one. And my second one, I had him. Everything was normal except for he didn't go pee yet, and so they wouldn't let me go home. And I wanted to go home, and so they let me go to the town I lived in, and it was a shitty little hospital. And I had to share a small little room with someone else, and they had like tons of people in there visiting, so that was awful. I said I just want to go home, and I want to take my baby home, and I want to go home because I cannot rest here. And so I said I'll call you when he pees. I'll call you and tell you. So they let me go home because they had to make sure that all his body functions were functioning before I could take him home. Yeah, and he's okay too. Both of my boys are okay. It is. I must miss something Will said. My cousin had an epidural last month. She was paralyzed because the doctor did not go into the back properly. Wow. Yeah, they warn you. They make you sign a paper saying that if you get paralyzed through this, you cannot sue them. That's what they do. They make you sign a waiver. And my last baby, the baby I lost, I never had no epidural, no nothing. I smoked a joint before I went in, and that's what I did until my baby was born. And after he's born, they put me to sleep. They put me to sleep and went in and scraped me out or whatever they did. I don't know. Um, that was scary. There's Dallas visiting. Oh wow. Yeah, and I feel so bad for all of America right now, but hopefully everything will turn out better soon for you guys. And I don't even know what's going on with Canada either, so I'm just trying to not to like I try not to absorb a lot of that energy. I try not to see a lot of that energy because like if that's all I see on my YouTube channel is like politics and news and politics and shit, I don't even watch YouTube. I'd rather go on there and do some work on it. But yeah. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for being here and hanging out with me for this morning. That was fun, just doing this like this. And then I'm not sitting there having tons of smokes in the morning. And I'm trying to quit now, so I might just come on here in the morning, have my one cigarette, and then come on here and spend a little time with you guys. And then, I'm trying to schedule my life so that I can avoid my cigarettes, avoid them, like just avoid them like a plague, as much as I can until I don't need them anymore. Yeah, I want to be free from the cigarettes. Like, weed has never made me feel like that, ever. Like, I can take weed and I can use it as I need it. I can, like, when I'm in pain or something like that, or I can't sleep or whatever. Or my mind is just like, I can still do that. But I can't do that with cigarettes. Like, take it or leave it. I can't. With the other one, I can until I like need to eat and I can't eat. Then I like to smoke a little bit, and I don't barely smoke anymore now. I barely, I barely smoke anymore. I am, I'm well on my way of healing now. So hopefully I can let go of cigarettes, and that'll be a major thing. That'll be a major accomplishment. I'll be very proud of myself if I ever quit smoking. I will definitely be proud of myself, and I won't even care if anybody else is proud of me because that's something that's been the hardest thing in my whole life to do. And you know, love is another way of like that. Love is another thing is that I love, okay? And if I can't love people, if I can't love, then I get really depressed. And and the thing is that with cigarettes, you can just go and get another cigarette. But with love, if you split up with someone and you're really hurt and and you're really hurt because you love this person, whatever, and you're really hurt, that's something we're forced to go through. Like, we're forced to go through our feelings like that. And I love love even more than cigarettes. So, like, so why is it so hard to quit a cigarettes or something like that when it's hard, but we're forced to do it when it comes to love? Like, we have to quit love if somebody doesn't love us back or whatever, right? So that's painful. Or someone that can't not open their heart or show love, that's painful to understand that. But we do it. We all do it. We all go through it. So why is it so hard when it comes to addictions? Any addictions. Why is it so hard when it comes to any of the other addictions that we're never like forced to stop? Like, I guess it's like if you're really forced to stop it, it would probably be as painful as like losing someone, right? Like, and we deal with that. We have to. We're forced to deal with that. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just talking in circles now. Anyways, guys, let's leave leave a good impression by pulling one more card for the ending of this conversation in the reading. All right, one more card for the ending of this reading and for positive. This was already in the reading, okay? So somebody's holding back their energy, their love, whatever it is. Somebody's holding it back. So you give freely of yourself. If this is, I feel like a lot of people, it's not money, it's themselves. I feel like this is where you're holding yourself back by not opening up. When you've been sent. Like, look, there's even snow there. There's even snow there. Look at that. It says that the Four of Abundance is time to reflect upon your relationship with money. Are you spending it too freely or are you holding on too tightly? This can also relate to how you give of yourself to others. Is it hard to open or is it hard? Is your heart open? Sorry, is it hard? Is your heart open? Or are you holding back? Your hard work and your wise advice will bring you great success. All right? So just try to open up to someone that you love, okay? Even if it's hard. Sometimes all you have to do is open up your arms and give that person a hug, and that will open up everything for you. All right? That will open up the floodgates of beautiful things, right? The Seven of Thoughts. Even you've been confused about a situation in your life, and now suddenly everything is completely clear to you, whether the truth was revealed by your angels, disclosed by a friend, or discovered on your own. It feels great to be awake and aware. Feel free to ask for some time alone if that's what you need. All right, so open your heart, okay? So open your heart. Open up that heart of yours. Let's read this card. It says, open up your heart. Allow love to grow and bloom all around you. We don't fall in love. We grow in love. All right? That's one thing I want to say today. We don't fall in love. Nobody fell down, okay? Nobody fell down. So we grow in love. We grow in love, okay? Remember that. Allow your love to grow and bloom all around you. You've waited for this emotional fulfillment experience for such a long time, and now its time has come. Make your choice by listening to your heart and following the steps you're guided to take. Joy will lead you to your vibration of healthy life. All right, guys. I will talk to you all later. I love you all. I love you. I love you all. Bye.